country has ever seen. We get more from IBA's Ari O'Sullivan.
One of the largest protests in
It was an
Israel.
ugly night in Israel's history. Several
took place.
thousand Ethiopian Israelis and supporters held a major rally in Tel Aviv against police brutality and against racism. Police initially stood by as the demonstrators marched, blocking the main Ayalon highway, and then moved on to City Hall. But anger grew and police tolerance waned. Demonstrators overturned police cars and hurled stones at the forces around Rabin Square. Dozens of police officers were injured. Eventually, police decided to disperse the crowd, unleashing mounted forces who chased them down on horseback and fired water cannons and stun grenades to clear the demonstrators. When it was over, 53 policemen, 7 Ethiopians, and a foreign reporter were treated for injuries. 5 people were still hospitalized today. 43 people were detained, but over half of them were released this morning. Police asked the Tel Aviv Magistrates Court to extend the remand of 19 protesters. Tensions rose after police were filmed severely beating an Ethiopian soldier last week. This morning, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met with the soldier, Damas Pakada, and told him that what happened was unacceptable. Pakada said that he was for the protests, but against violence. It was a sentiment many in the country could identify with.
Feel probably a lot of problems every day, but yet you have to act reasonably and not with violence.
President Reuven Rivlin said the violent protests have exposed an open bleeding wound in the heart of Israeli society. The country must respond to their grievances. Ari O'Sullivan for IBA News.
And he's weighing in.
Security guards at one of Jerusalem's light rail stations prevented a terrorist attack this morning.
Avalanche of rocks and snow had taken place in the area. Due to the bad weather and harsh conditions, they were unable to carry his body back to the base camp. A helicopter will be sent once the weather clears. A member of the Hatzalah rescue unit who also took part in the search praised the ghost fighters who found the body. He said they operated in dangerous conditions. Or his father Patrick, who also traveled to Nepal to locate his son, informed the family in Israel. He said that he was incredibly saddened that the search efforts ended this way, but he is grateful that the body was found and will be brought back to Israel. The family thanked all concerned for the efforts spent to locate Or. President Reuven Rivlin, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and Chief of Staff Gadi Eisenkot called the family to express their condolences. This was a video message that Or sent back to Israel to be played on Remembrance Day in honor of his army friends who were killed during Operation Protective Edge. He said that he was sorry not to be able to be with their families on that day.
And that's how this guy could just attack this defenseless Ethiopian soldier.